Hello wonderful mamas, I'm Daniela, prenatal yoga teacher and childbirth educator, and I'm so happy that you're here today. Today we're going to flow through a prenatal yoga sequence designed to support a calm and natural birth. And it is going to be all about connecting to your body, to your baby, and cultivating the strength and calmness you need for a positive birth experience.
Being a bit uncomfortable with the thought of birth and having mixed feelings of anxiety and anticipation is quite common during pregnancy. But luckily, prenatal yoga is your secret weapon to a calm and positive birth experience. We will start sitting cross-legged on a cushion to make space for you and baby. Make sure you anchor through your sit bones. Have your spine long and tall, your shoulders down, and just start observing your breath. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, or whatever feels right for you. Inhale deeply, expand your belly, and exhale, hug your baby with your belly. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Breathing will be your number one tool in birth to stay calm and to promote openness. And this will help your body progress with birth. So practice breathing whenever you have a minute. Inhale slowly and deeply. Now let's come into butterfly pose or bound ankle pose, joining the soles of our feet together and your knees gently opening out to the side. This pose opens the hips and encourages relaxation in the pelvic area. We'll move our legs up and down to promote more flexibility in the hips, making space for baby and possible for baby to adjust their position. Wonderful. Now let's place our hands either on our legs or beside our feet, and let's just lengthen our spine here and deepen the stretch in your hips, in your pelvic area. Inhale deeply and exhale, relax into the stretch. Good. At this point, I like to take out the cushion and we'll go for pelvic circles. Inhale, come forward, and exhale backwards, making larger circles with each one. This also helps open up the pelvic area and the possibility for baby, and let's go the other way around, the possibility for baby to find the best possible position for birth, and this can save you hours of labor and pain. Good job. Now from here, let's come into tabletop. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the mat. Lift your head and tailbone. This is cow pose. On the exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin to chest. This is cat pose. Let's flow through this a few times, moving with your breath. This is going to release tension in your lower back and hips. The stretch is wonderful to keep your spine flexible, which is so important during pregnancy and childbirth. Wonderful. Now let's come back into child's pose, relaxing down, feeling the grounding and calming connection to earth through your forehead and your palms. Inhale, exhale. This pose promotes calmness and connection to yourself, to your baby. Stay here as long as comfortable. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply. Whenever you feel ready, come up again slowly, slowly, and into a short downward facing dog. Stretch back with your shoulders, walk your legs, stretch each heel to the mat, one at a time. Those stretches are wonderful to prepare your body. Great, let's stay here for a few breaths and slowly come forward to a forward fold. Soften your knees and slowly hinge at the hips, letting your head and arms hang heavy. This pose is a wonderful way to release tension and calm the nervous system. Great, slowly come up into standing pose now. Let's go for some standing pelvic circles, again to release tension from your hips and lower back. Go for about 3 on each side. Now the next really important thing is to build up strength and stamina in your legs. So we're moving into a goddess squat now. Step your feet wide apart. Knees bent, toes pointing out, your knees are over your heels. And now sink down in your hips, keeping your spine tall. This pose strengthens your legs and opens your pelvic floor, which is essential for supporting a natural birth. Hold there, breathe deeply, and imagine your breath creating space in your pelvis. Now come up. Let's rest our legs for just a bit and stretch up. Having your feet at hip width distance, stretch to the left and over to your right, strengthening your obliques, opening your rib cage. And now we're going again for another goddess squat. Make sure your heels are under your knees, toes pointing out. And this time we'll keep our hands on your knees. And now we're going to have a wonderful stretch in your back. Turn your right shoulder to the middle, to the center, and bend your left elbow. Wonderful. To the other side, the same. Lengthen and straighten your left arm now, and bend your right elbow. Sink your hips really low. Great. Come up again. From here, we'll be coming into warrior pose, Virabhadrasana, number 2. Turning out your left foot, inhaling, and with the exhale, bend your left knee. Wonderful. Your knee is in a 90-degree angle. Your shoulders are above your hips, and your hands are at shoulder height. Inhale and exhale, sink your hips low. This pose and the goddess pose are your poses to go during labor. They will make sure that contractions will speed up and dilation is going to happen fast. Now the same to the other side. Turn out your right foot. Sink down your hips and bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle. Hips are directly under your shoulders. Arms at shoulder height. Head high and tall. This pose gives you strength and stamina inside and outside, and so much self-confidence to follow that innate wisdom you have to birth your baby. Step to the front of your mat, inhale up and exhale down now, coming to a short squat and stepping back into a downward facing dog. Stay here, stretch back for one breath and come down into child pose. We're going for child pose rock backs here. to make sure you stretch your pelvic floor and prepare your pelvic floor for birth to open up, to let baby go. Just rock forth and backwards. Inhale and exhale. And now rest down into child's pose again. Relax. Observe your breath, your body. How do you feel now? Tune into yourself, connecting to that innate wisdom you have inside you. The perfect intuition to birth a baby. Now slowly come up again, and what is left is Shavasana. Relax with props between your legs, behind your back, under your head, whatever feels good and comfortable for you. Try to relax your whole body, starting at your legs, hips, back, shoulders. Relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Those are the important places to relax during birth. Place one hand on your belly. Inhale and exhale, feeling your baby, feeling your inner strength and calmness. Slowly wiggle your hands and toes now. Come up into a cross-legged sitting pose. You know you'll get the right benefits from prenatal yoga through practicing frequently, so I'll be happy to see you again if you subscribe to my channel. Remember, this is your time to connect with your baby and prepare mentally for the beautiful journey ahead. Remember, you're strong, capable, and perfectly prepared for a calm and natural birth. Namaste.